Good evening, students. Well, hope you will be safe and fine. Students, today we will discuss the level of biological organization. By the definition, students, by the definition, the bodies the bodies of all all living things bodies of all living things, they are made up of different parts. Bodies of all living things made up of different parts. They organized in a certain manner, organized into a certain manners that support life function. This organization includes atom, molecules, organelles, cell, tissues, organ, organ systems, and organism. Well, students, these different levels, atom, molecules, organelles, cell, tissues, organs and organ systems and organisms, this we will briefly discuss in this video. Now first, as all you know, student, atom it is the smallest unit. By definition, atom is what? The smallest unit of living organism. The smallest unit of the living organism, it is what? It is the atom. Each of the atom, it is made up of the atoms are made up of subatomic particles, those particles are electron, Those are electrons, proton, and neutron. Well, students, the pure atoms unite. The pure atom unite and make elements. In the living organisms, in your course, students, are the elements which are related to the living organisms. They are 16. They are 16 in which oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus makes about 99% of the protoplasm. The remaining 10, like potassium, copper, manganese, iodine, etc. This make only 1% of the protoplasm. Well, students, the second level of the biological organization, that is molecules and compound. Molecules and compound. Students, the bioelements unites through a chemical bond, and makes the molecule or biomolecules, as they are in the living organism. So we will use the term biomolecules and bioelements. Now the biomolecules, with low molecular weight are known as the micromolecules. These are example of the micromolecules are water, water, amino acid, glucose. And example of the sorry the macromolecules have a high molecular weight. Molecular weight. Example of the macromolecules, that is the starch, protein, and lipid, etc. Well, students, third level of biological organization that is the organelle. Organelles are the subcellular structures. They perform different function. They perform different functions, like for example mitochondria is an organelle. And it is involved with the function of releasing energy. Chloroplast is another organelle. And it is concerned with the photosynthesis. Student, the fourth level of the biological organization, that is cell. In this lesson, we will just define the cell. In our coming lesson, I will explain this in very much details. By the definition, cell is the unit of structure and function of all living organisms. How it is a unit of structure, how it is a unit of the function of all living organisms, this I will make a detailed lecture on this, and you will come to know about how it is the unit of structure and function of all living organisms in that lesson. Students, level 5, it is tissue. Similar, by the definition, similar cell unites or group and perform a specific function. This grouping of cell is known as tissue. Example of the tissues in plants, that is mesophyll tissue, mesophyll in the leaf. They are involved in photosynthesis. In animals, glandular tissues. In animals, glandular tissues are involved in secretion. Like for example, sweat gland secretes sweat. Well, student, level 6, it is organs. Different tissues unites and make an organ. Makes an organ. Example of the organ, that is the eye, which is made up of epithelial tissues, muscles, and also modified neuron, which are cone and rod cells, and etc. Well, students, the 7th level of the biological organization, that is the organ system. Different organ unites. Different organs unites, perform a specific function. A specific function known as organ system. Like for example, human digestive system, it is made up of mouth, esophagus, stomach, intestine, and some accessories digestive organ. Student, at level, that is the organisms. An organism, it is made up of many systems. Or different system unites and make an organism. Like for example, human have circulatory system, digestive system, nervous system, excretory system, etc. Other systems of the humans, they are the integumentary system, skeleton system, endocrine and exocrine systems. So with this, we came to the end of the different level of the biological organization. Thanks.